properly static judge the model, you look at the documentation. And many times we find that competitors are lacking some of the documentation, or in some cases very much, which directly affects their score. For color identification, of course the best documentation that we usually see is color chips. But they have to be authenticated on the back, or sometimes they're stamped on the paper as well as the color chip. Sometimes you see color chips on a page out of a book, which is okay too, as long as it doesn't look like it's been tampered with. Sometimes you'll see the modeler doesn't have color chips, but all he has is photographs, which is harder to do, but we try to do the best we can with it. We were judging in a tent this year, which is not the best of circumstances for the modeler. So as we told them, we would take the color chips out of the documentation and hold them up in the outside light to try to give them as good a chance as possible for duplication. Like I said, the biggest thing we saw was lack of documentation. And some modelers just need to realize that if you prove it and you do it correctly, you'll get points for it. If you don't prove it, it's usually a downhill slide. I'll give you an example. Peter Trax from the Czech Republic. He emailed me back in March, I believe, said he only had one photograph of the airplane that he has modeled, and he asked if that was okay. I told him it was okay, but remember, the rules tell you what you have to compete. They don't tell you what you have to win. And I said, where's the airplane at? Well, he emailed me back and told me it was in the museum in Paris. And I said, I think if I were you, I would be going to Paris.